Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make thousands of dollars from your phone weekly. Thousands of dollars from your phone weekly. Now, if you're a regular subscriber on this channel, you know that what I'm saying is true. You know that I've taught you guys how to make money. A number of you just last week made money on Terra Classic Loan C. Before that, you made money on Stacks. Before that, you made money on Akash Network. Before that, you made money on Linear. Before that, you made money on Ben. Before that, you made money on all the various cryptos, and even before cryptos, even the various opportunities that I taught you guys. So you guys know that what I do for real on this channel helps people. However, there's still a number of people who are yet to be rich, who don't understand how these things work. And so they're going to think it's hyperbole. No, it's not hype. These things actually work. They actually work. And that's why I have this channel. Now, you got to understand that right now in this world, the fastest way to make legit money, legal money, are through NFTs and cryptocurrencies. They're through NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Now, there are other ways of making money. You can make money from the S&P 500. You can make money from REITs, that's real estate investment trust. You can make money from ETFs, especially gold and silver ETFs. You can also make money from various little ventures like buying and trading of precious metal, buying and trading of Forex. However, you want to focus on how you can make money the best way, the easiest way, the least capital intensive way, which are NFTs and cryptos. Now, you got to understand, in life, everything has patterns. Everything in life has patterns. Now, I was a presidential spokesman for 4 years, and one of the things, one of our successes with my president was in the agricultural sector. And we found out, like with our Ministry of Agriculture, we used to give tips on farmers on when to plant and then when to harvest. And I asked the people at the Ministry of Agriculture, I mean, how do you know when to tell these people to plant and when to tell them to harvest? And he said, look, every year, we study the weather cycle. We study when the first rains fall. And then we study when the rain stop to fall. And then we look for patterns. So we chart those days. We chart when the rains come, when the rains stop. And then we find a pattern. And based on those patterns, we can tell farmers when to farm. That's the same thing with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, if you go into cryptocurrency just because of greed, you know that, oh, there's a lot of money here. I want to make money. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money. You're going to be a sucker, and suckers lose money. What you want to do, you want to go into cryptocurrency with knowledge. You want to be going there with knowledge because it's a knowledge-based business. It's a data-driven business. So when you have data, you're able to make a lot of money. But how do you get data? You have to index cryptocurrency. You got to index cryptocurrency. You got to look for the patterns in cryptocurrency because there are patterns for everything in life. There are patterns. If you go to the wild, if you go to, because if I've been to the Serengeti in Kenya and in Tanzania. Animals, there's a time when they have children. There's a time when they don't have children. There's a time when they migrate. All of these things are patterns. So if you can find patterns in cryptocurrency, you're going to make money. So how do you do it? You have to index. You just have to index. There's no way to go about this except you index. Now, how do you index? It's easy. You can index on your computer, on your desktop, on your laptop. But most people nowadays, they don't have those. Most people on earth right now, the vast majority of people get their information, do their transactions on their smartphones. So we're going to make it easy for you. On your smartphone, you go to the App Store. Maybe you go to the Google Play Store or you go to the App Store, and then you download Excel for iPhones, Excel for whatever phone that you're using, because they've got Excels that are user specific for your phone. So you download an Excel. When you download the Excel, what you want to do is this. You want to pick the best cryptocurrencies. Maybe you want to pick probably the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Or you want to pick the top 100 cryptocurrencies. I do 150 cryptocurrencies. Yes, I know it's painstaking work. So what you want to do when you have the Excel, on the y-axis of the Excel, what you want to do is that you want to put the hours of the day. So you want to just start from 0000, which is 12 o'clock midnight, and then 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, all the day corresponding until you have the 24 hours of the day. And so what you want to do is this. You want to start putting the price of the cryptos on the x-axis. So on the y-axis, you have the days, the hours of the day. And then on the y-axis, you want to start putting the price of the crypto. So the price of the crypto, you want to put it at 12 minute, at 12 0000, it was so and so price. At 1 o'clock, it was so and so price. Okay, you're gonna sleep, right? Don't worry. When you sleep, you wake up, you go on CoinGecko, or you go on CoinMarketCap, or you go on Coinbase, or you go on Kraken, and you check the price history, and then you populate your Excel, and then you keep on doing this. See, when you keep on doing this, for every day, you're going to have the price of a crypto. So let's say you're doing Terra Classic, or let's say you're doing Bitcoin, let's say you're doing Ethereum. Every day, you're going to have the price of that crypto at every hour. Now, what you want to look for is this. You want to start comparing days. You want to start comparing days. You want to look for a pattern. You want to start comparing days. At what time does that crypto's price start rising? And then when it's rising, is it sustained? Does it rise and then keep on rising for a sustained period of time? If it rises for a sustained period of time, how much and how long is that time? Is it for 3 hours before it starts to drop? You find that information, you plot it down, you write it down, and then you look for a pattern in that crypto. And then when you find that pattern, because the pattern exists, when you find that pattern, what happens is that the next time you see a gradual rise in the crypto, you know that, okay, the last time this crypto rose, it rose and stayed up for about 3 hours. So that means that I am likely, but not guaranteed, to have a 3 hour window with which to make money from this crypto. So that gives you information, that gives you knowledge, that gives you a creed. So you can put money in that crypto based on that information. And then you sell when you find out that, okay, last time it rose for 3 hours. Okay, now I'm at 2.5 hours. I've gotten 15% profit. I've gotten 20% profit. And then you sell. That's how you make money from crypto. You index. Now, indexing, like I told you, is that easy. I did another video on indexing, which is more in-depth than this. But it's literally that easy. You get an Excel. Now, I told you guys to do it every hour. I actually do it every 15 minutes. That information will give you the insight to know when to enter a crypto, when to exit a crypto. Look at that. It's going to give you the insight to know when to enter a crypto, when to exit a crypto. And then when you do this, maybe you want to start with $100. And then you see that, okay, from that $100 in about 3 hours, you're able to make about $50 on your $100, $25 on your $100. Sometimes even $100, that's multiply your money. Because that's, if you bought Terra Classic, you'll see when I told you to, you made over 100% return on your money. If you bought a cash like when I told you to, you made over 100% of your money. If you bought Krypton DAO when I told you to, you made over 100% of your money. So you can make 100% of your money. So you test the market with $100. Next time you go with $1,000, and then you see that you repeat the same pattern. The next time you go with not $1,000 this time, you go with $10,000, and then you're able to make another $10,000 on your $10,000. When I trade now, I trade with nothing less than $100,000, and then in a day, within hours, I'm able to make like 25,000, 30,000 on my $100,000. So I get my $100,000 out, and then I have the $30,000, which I keep, which is the profit, and which I reinvest. That is how to make money on cryptocurrency, and that's how people are getting wealthy. Now, what you want to do, another thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you are trading on the right exchange. I trade on Coinbase, exclusively on Coinbase, because I live in the United States. But if you live in a country that doesn't allow you to trade on Coinbase, then you have options. You can go on Huobi, you can go on OKX, you can go on Kraken, you can go on eToro. For right now, until we know better, until we know how the case with the Securities and Exchange Commission and Gary Gensler, the CEO of the SEC, is going in America, I would counsel you to probably just be careful with Binance. Not because Binance is fraudulent or whatever, no, but because of what they're having right now, the case in court in the United States. But if you cannot go on any of these exchanges that I've told you, then maybe you want to go on peer-to-peer. But if you're going to go on peer-to-peer, it doesn't matter. Maybe you heard on the internet, or somebody told you, oh, this crypto is going to go. Never go by your hunch, because that's how people lose money. Index with the way I taught you. It's easy. It's painstaking work. It's painstaking work. So if you're a lazy person, if you don't have focus, you're not going to want to do it, and you're going to lose money. But if you are a person who's not lazy and who can focus, you'll do it, and you'll definitely make money. I know it's not an exact science, it's not guaranteed, but it's likely. And if you follow me on this channel, you know that I've never been wrong. My opinions on which cryptos are going to rise and are going to fall have always been right. The only time people listen to me and lose money is when they buy and they hold on for dear life, because I've never taught that strategy. The strategy I've always taught you is that buy, and when you get to your 15 to 25% margin, sell immediately, which will usually happen within a couple of hours, but at the most within 24 hours or 36 hours. Now, I've explained to you the strategy. If you've watched this and maybe you have questions arising from this, put your questions in the comment section of this video. My staff are going to bring them to me, and I'll do my best to respond to each and every category. But you're going to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum, a Telegram channel, or a Gmail email address. So scam I see that my videos tend to go viral, so they put up a number of fake YouTube profiles with my image. So they download my photos, they put it on their YouTube profile, they approach you in the comment section, they tell you helpline, guideline, contact me for more profitable information. These guys are scammers and spammers. They are heartless. All they want is money. They're going to ask you to pay $1,000. You think it's me, you're going to pay the money. And then at the end of the day, they dupe you, start chasing me all over social media. Say, Pastor Reno, you've duped me. No, I'm the apostle of prosperity. This Reno, let me say, God bless you.
Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is